hillbilly state of America. Here they come, boys. Go get 'em.
Howdy, folks. Welcome to another edition of Hillbilly States of America. All my family's doing great. Tomorrow's, it's election day time. Not really into politics, but hey, like everybody else, I gotta vote. If you don't vote, you don't have the right to say anything about how the government's run or how the country's run. Even though I wish sometimes I would never vote. Yeah, this old hillbilly's just gonna rant and rave about a little bit of everything. A whole lot of nothing, but a little bit of everything. You know what you get when you go on a trip with a mama, a daughter, and a granddaughter? Well, let me tell you, folks. You get a pain in your behind. Yep, even though you may love them to death, when they start fighting and fussing and acting like 2-year-olds about every little thing, Lord have mercy. You hear it from day in to day out, from here to there. I was just lucky, I guess. I just try to tune them out. Either tune them out or go home. I prefer to go home most of the time. I'll tune them out. I like having fun, but I don't see being a pain in the butt. Yes, folks, I said a pain in the butt. But anyway, Halloween bonfire had been canceled. It snowed and rain and snowed here in southwest Virginia. No accumulation. But it was still pretty cold. It's not been that great all summer long. But needless to say, thank God that it's going to be over. It'll be next year soon. Holidays are upon us. We've got Veterans Day on the 11th. My hat's off to all the veterans. Yes, sir. My hat's off. Oh, let me put this thing back on. I don't want to blind y'all with an old shiny head. There we go. God bless y'all. And may you find the peace and the happiness that this old sailor has found in recent years. Thanksgiving's coming. Oh boy, this is going to be a year to remember on Thanksgiving. Food's high. Can't hardly afford to get a ham or a turkey. Only way you get a decent turkey these days is if you raise it yourself and you kill it yourself. Then by the time you get done with it, you don't really want to eat it. Same way with ham. It ain't been cold enough yet for the butchering of the hogs. But it's getting there. Woke up this morning to 26 degrees. Whew. This old man ain't used to it. This old hillbilly has got to be ended up getting used to the warm weather. Needless to say, warm weather's going bye-bye. Best friend of mine informed me that he'd like for me to follow him to Charleston, South Carolina in the spring. He's going to be proposing to his girlfriend. Congratulations to both of you. Let me say, my youngest son is still doing his gaming. He's pretty good at it. I ain't. Don't claim to be. My oldest boy, he seems to be happy. I saw him over the weekend. He seems to be doing good. My girlfriend's mom, no. Not even going to go there. I've always been told, if you don't have something good to say, don't say nothing at all about somebody. Uh, Let me see. What's going on in our area? Well, I was informed tonight that our local community center is having a breakfast on November the 8th with a turkey shoot. But it ain't for the hams or turkeys. They're giving out cash prizes each round. Just too high. The meat's just too high to buy. Let me see. My girlfriend and her daughter had gave me some pictures of what they run into when they went to Georgia over the weekend. They run into cotton fields. Yes, folks, I said cotton fields. From what I seen, Lord have mercy, what a bunch of cotton. They brought me back a sample. It feels just like a cotton ball with seeds in it. But that's another story. This has been a pretty interesting weekend on my part. I hope it has been for y'all. We're going to be exploring a few things over the next few weeks. When go down to Charleston, I'll have some video of some of the sites down there. Won't guarantee how much, but I'll either have videos or a picture, or 3 or 4 or 5 or a dozen or 100. Who knows? Pictures are pictures. But yet, people like me don't get out that much anymore. Oh yeah, by the way, my truck's doing good. It worked out just fine. Before I got it fixed, it took 10 gallons of gas to go 115 miles. I've used way less than a half a tank of gas and gone 20 miles more than what I did on 10 gallons on about 7 gallons. I've gone 130 some miles, getting my 20 some miles to the gallon gas mileage back. If I could stand it, I'd make my own fuel for my vehicle. Called moonshine. Ooh. Nothing better. You get something that's 170 proof, I mean pure alcohol, you just gotta watch it. That will get so hot in your engines that it'll melt. 170 proof, well, pure grain 190 in a tank of gas. That's 95% pure alcohol. Yeah, the way the cars are built these days, it'd probably melt it. Yeah, so I guess I won't be doing that. By the way, what I'm talking about is ethanol. Ethanol is actually just a watered down about I think it's 130 proof moonshine, corn liquor, whiskey, whatever you want to call it. That is especially formulated just to put in gas. Speaking of ethanol, ain't that a waste of good alcohol? To put it in gas when you can drink it and get a whole lot more mileage out of it. Or anyway, more fun. Oh yeah, more fun. It ain't nothing like somebody being drunk on alcohol. They act funny. In my case, I don't. I just mellow out and kick back and enjoy everything that I see. I know some people, they drink alcohol, they fight. Some people drink alcohol, they pass out. Even more people drink alcohol and they get disease, they die. As for me, I've spent my time drinking alcohol. I've done have finally stopped. Took me 5 years from the time I actually started. 5 years, and I was done. And that's been almost 30 years ago. So, yeah, what you see now is a better and improved version of a hillbilly. I still talk like I'm from the hills, talk like I'm from the city. I can, if it wasn't for me being without my teeth, I'd start talking like this a lot. Then y'all really wouldn't know who I was. But I like it. Oh, pardon me while I scratch my one great eyeball here. I hate it when it itches. I guess y'all do too. Getting back to the weekend, I dog-sitted the whole weekend. That was interesting. I'd rather been here in my home studio, cranking out more of these, and instead of having to catch up. This is a day later than what I cared to do for putting it on there, but I've had to, with me being out of my home studio for the whole weekend, I just ain't had time. I like sitting here at my home studio, getting it all worked out, get everything worked out. Hey, you can give it as old Rob Schneider on Waterboy said, you can do it. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. Who knows? But yeah, folks, I've noticed, I seen an advertisement on the old television about Chrisley Knows Best. Well, all his family and everything, the way they act, has finally given him high blood pressure. I don't know whether it's the way they act or the way he acts. Needless to say, man, he makes us Southerners and hillbillies look like we're fools. Fools. I wouldn't go that far, not fools. That we're crazy? How that's possible. But he does love his family. That's the only thing that I can truthfully say that he's got right. His family means everything to him, but the way he's going about letting everybody know that he that he loves his family, nobody acts like that, not in real life. That's just like another show that I watched here a while back about my big redneck vacation. Now, unfortunately, I would say that where they went to New York and made a mudslinging thing and for the wedding, yeah, I'd almost consider that's pure Louisiana redneck. I think it's Louisiana. Well, anyway, a true redneck, throwing mud everywhere, making a mess, having a good time. That's my kind of weddings. I don't like wedding receptions where you just, dancing a little bit, drinking a little bit, and eating a whole lot. Now wait a minute. Maybe I do. That would be a better thing to do than getting out there and throwing mud, getting mud all over everything, destroying a white dress, a tuxedo, getting it all caked in mud. Nah, that's the life. More mud, the better. You go mudding, that's a better sport than anything that you can do. You get stuck, you always have tow ropes and winches to pull you out. But folks, this is it for this this episode. Yeah, I hope to be back in the next couple of days with the new one with bigger and better, even a few pictures. Might even go out here and shoot a few videos during the day for the tomorrow, and just show you some of the sights around the old hills of Southwest Virginia, down here in Scott County. It's pretty country. It's painful country. Aggravating country, but it's home. So this old hillbilly's going to say, be good to one another, love each other, and may peace find you wherever you may be. The old hillbilly's gone. Keep praying for everything. Make sure that everybody gets what they need. Y'all have a good day. See y'all.